Once a contract has been defined, you can start adding job definitions to it. These are the individual descriptions that will determine what jobs are launched when you create a job or a works order against this contract. In order to create these job definitions, we simply select our contract, which will automatically pull through the details that you filled out on the previous wrap. We add a job number, which commonly will tie back to a specification or an appropriate reference document. We add in a process stage, a location, and a team if relevant. At this stage, we can also add our team size and add what our contracted hours are for this task. We can also add in custom workflows, which will allow us to record more complex data. For example, processes such as corrosion maps. Anything of this nature where a large amount of data needs to be recorded above and beyond the average sign-off. What we have now is our new Smart Sign-Off, which is driven by the job breakdown. The Smart Sign-Off allows us to reduce navigation on Excel wraps by approximately 80 to 85% in most cases. Instead of having one wrap per sign-off, we can now house multiple sign-offs within a single wrap. This is achieved by inputting many tasks into one single job definition. Here you can see the various types of process that can exist within one single sign-off. As we go down the list, we can also see that we can add in specific locations. For example, corners, ends, positions, sides. We can also choose if a job is specific to one of these locations. We can also determine here what the role is and who is allowed to sign for the job. Once all details are correct, we can add our task, and this means we can allow one single sign-off or one single wrap to handle many sign-offs where previously individual wraps would have been required. As with all wraps, the signatures on this wrap are controlled by roles, ensuring that only the appropriate individuals within your organization can make changes to this wrap. There are two signatures in this case. One is to be signed by the author of this information. The second is a release signature to be signed by another individual who has checked the data and is content that it has been recorded correctly. Once the second signature is signed, this wrap is frozen and the data can no longer be altered. If an up issue is required, we simply create the next version of this wrap. In this case, we would go from version 1 to version 2. We copy across the current data and therefore are only required to change the data that is necessary in the up issue. This way, we ensure full traceability of any changes that have taken place